Today's Saturday, it's the 20. Buenos dias. You got run over by a bicycle. It's the 24th of May, it's 2025, and we're in Binissalem. They've got a fair on today, so come and have a look, see what's going on. We've parked a little bit away, so we've got to walk into the village. Some roads closed off, as you might expect if there's a fair. This is their stone fair. It's due to start a bit later on. We're a bit early. But Anita wants to go for a coffee, of course. Which sounds like a really good idea. Binissalem is also very well known for its... some of the stalls haven't set up or anything yet. Very known for its wine. And we're in the wine season at the moment. There's a fair going on in Palma, which we may try to get to. But I've come to look at bits of rock like this. Okay. That's the road to to Santiago. This is where the market stalls usually are, so stuff here. Spotted a shop. Actually came here once on my own. I think I dropped Anita off at the airport and then came down here, and there was some students selling cakes and pastries, pasties, and they were trying to raise money for their trip to London, which I thought was really good, so I bought the pie from them for my lunch. Everything will be centred around the church, which is what we're coming up to in front. Quite a nice looking church, which I don't think we're going to have time to have a look around the church today, but it's something I think I'll have to do. So this is all the stalls setting up, so this is really early in the morning before everything has started. And this is going to be the sweet stall by the looks of things, and all the trays are out. Everything spotlessly clean. And they'll all be put out dried fruits and sweets. Oh no, the sweets are out, just the dried fruits are not out. All the sweetie things are all ready done. And very colourful it is. And then this is the square that's in front of the church, and that's where we'll see the exhibition of the stones a little bit later on. And the barrels, there you go, that's what we have in our garden. Exactly that barrel from Jose Luis Ferrer. And there's the market stalls. We're going to have a look at those. I think coffee is calling. Oh, there's some pastries there as well.
You know where to go? No other places.
Yeah. Let them get set up while we have a coffee. We need to be back 10 o'clock. They're supposed to be having the opening thing, so that's only 15 minutes away. Is it all going to happen on time? Who knows?
It is real. I remember those statues.
Never really been up there. And here's the place, Corre. This is where we're going to hopefully get a coffee.
And he's up.
Well, that's quite timely as well. It's Corre's first anniversary. Bang! Hasn't that time gone quickly? Well, nice to come to Corre again. And we both got a coffee. So cheers, Maria. Before we go off and have a look, see what's happening in this stone market and stone festival. Way to start the day. Well, that was a nice start to the day, nice coffee, and we're now going to have a look, see what's going on in the square. Well, it sounds as though it's all kicking off. The batucada.
Wake everybody up.
still setting up. Knife stall for me. Oh, the lady from the knife stall is telling me that she's from Albacete and she's brought all of the things over from there. They've got a stall, a shop in Albacete. Yoga. This is a different sort of market, lots of different things that we don't see in the other ones.
sea que solo contra...
More yoga. Local bars are going to be busy today, I think. We actually came to one of these, I think over there, and the waiter and the owner were very excited by the fact that we made YouTube videos. I think on a previous occasion coming here, I bought a hat.
Did you?
Yeah, and it was a bit too floppy and a bit too actually made out of paper. But this is what the fair's all about. It's about stone and the things that they can do with stone and the things that they've been doing in Mallorca for hundreds, thousands of years. And this particular piece is from 2013, but the Taliots, very accomplished with their stonework. Photos of previous fairs. 2019. Stalls going to be set up further over there. We'll come round to the stonework in a moment. Just see here, just some of the typical stonework that we have here in Mallorca. There's one of the windmills, a model. Room in your garden, and there's your oven. Well, there's a statue just to commemorate what it's all about, the stone cutters from 2012 and 2022. I think we're going to see one similar to that. Well, Binissalem isn't all about stone, it's also about grapes and about wine, and so here is a statue commemorating the grapes and the wine. go past us again. And here's some of the students collecting money for their trips at the end of the year. Charcoal burners. Very well made refuge for a farmer or a sheep farmer maybe. And contraption to get water. Well, Anita's just bought a pastry for her lunch. We're going to make our way back now. But really fascinating and interesting fair. I've taken lots and lots of photographs of all of the different stones and the carvings, so that was really quite impressive. And isn't it, about 11 o'clock in the morning, so things are only really just starting. It's going to get very, very busy later on. We've just caught it at the beginning, and all the nuts and dried fruits and things are all out here now. Mountain, oh, they smell so good. Nuggets.
Faremo una bottega.
We now got the quiet of the back streets away from all the noise. That batucada was so loud. I don't know whether you heard anything I said, it was so noisy. But just the buildings here, looking at the stonework on the buildings is wonderful. So really nice to see. Local supermarket. There's the bell ringing for 11 o'clock.
Caio de Sacana.
Caio de Sacana. I think these may be for something else that's on, maybe not this morning, but later on, either this afternoon or tomorrow. It's going on Saturday and Sunday. There is definitely some animal things going on. I'm not sure whether that would be here or somewhere outside. So there's just lots and lots of things going on. But we've got somewhere else to go to today, so nice little journey, nice little village to come to, town. I do like the buildings here. This is all the traditional sort of stony buildings.
The TARDIS houses, aren't they? That you go in and you go on and on forever.
wonderful doors.
And you've had 3 shirts for €10.
Nita found some shirts for me to have. She's actually loaded up as well with all the bags of things that she's managed to get.
Tomato now, thanks to Nick. Need to buy some tomatoes now. Not any fruit and veg, were there?
No, it's a fair, not sort of that sort of market, more artisan. Anyway, nearly time for us to go home. I hope you've enjoyed this video. Certainly we've enjoyed the market to
Really
this
nice.
fair today.
Coming to.
And well, we'll come back.
Is it Corre?
Corre, yeah.
First.
Nice little cafe made very, very welcome. So thanks for watching, and we look forward to seeing you in the next one. So bye for now.
Bye.
Bye.